Okay, so a lot of talk about Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and how he holds up this and holds up that and do this and do that, yada, 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 yada. I'm not saying that it's not important. No, those things need to be called out. His voting habit, records, rule breaking, greed, corporate favoritism, and whatnot needs to be called out at all times. So, all places, social media, whatnot, that do that, good job. If you are an independent social media news journalist or whatnot like that, hey, good job. Call them out. I do the other stuff because it's obvious that these people, what these people are doing, are bad. The reason I say it's obvious, the reason I say it is not to shame anyone that hasn't thought of it. No, the reason I say it is because if you haven't heard it by now from Secular Talk, Young Turks, myself at little points, and in general on news channels that defend him without any substance, then that's what I'm like. It's so out there that if you watch the news, you're gonna know about it. You're gonna hear about it. That's why I say it's obvious. Now, I get this thing in my email, which I'm sure whoever's listening probably got the same thing, or heard of someone that's gotten the same thing. It says Mitch McConnell needs to do his job. My first thought was, yeah, he is doing his job. He is on the side of corporations. He's on the side of the NRA. He's on the side of big business. He's doing his job. He's protecting them. He's ensuring that Republicans stay in power. That is his job. His job is not what we were led to believe or thought it should be. His job is bolstering and upholding the Republican Party at all costs. That's it. That's every Republican's job. Now, and also to make that money. So, this here is from Khanna, TYT Network at tytnetwork.com. And it says the House passed universal background checks for gun purchase more than 6 months ago, but the Senate has refused to act. I'm like, yeah, Then it says demand that Mitch McConnell bring this bill to a vote by adding your name now. Okay, now listen. I want y'all to bear down with me for a second, all right? Just listen to this. If he won't do it out of goodwill, good faith, common decency, or decency that may not be common in his ilk, he's not going to do it if we sign a fucking petition. All right? It's not going to happen. Now, I will sign the petition because I agree with it, but I also do it wittingly knowing it ain't going to do anything. However, I want any vote that I have, which is anything that can lead to any kind of positive change, I want it so that I have done it. So I can say I have at least voted in any certain way in term on my side, my own volition, in the right direction. That's just me. I would urge you to do the same thing when you get these things. I think they're stupid. I do. These are things that are really just fucking stupid. It's not going to happen. He's not going to do it no matter who gets gunned down. He's not going to do it no matter, who complains, who whines. My son was killed. Oh, you know what? It was your son that was killed. So you know what? I've changed my mind. No, it doesn't work that way. How it works is we give you this money and you're going to do our bidding. And he's like, of course. I mean, you're going to give me these hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars. I'll do whatever you want. We're like, our children are dying in the street. He's like, yes, your children are dying in the street. Maybe they should be wearing a turtle shell like me and they won't get hit. Maybe that's what that is. But, see, Sidra's tapping me on the back because she's getting ready to go to work.
No.
What?
Nothing is going to happen until someone he cares about gets shot down by AR-15.
And
he'll be in the front of the pack.
And even then, it'll be more like, we need to have a discussion about it. It's like, no. We've already been having a discussion about it.
Damn discussion.
Discussions, talking about shit. I know. Look, we report on it. We talk about it. We give our, analysis on things here and there. And at the end of the day, what happens is nothing. That's it. What we've got are political hacks and rock stars with no beaming light. That's what we have. That's all we got. You know, we've got, Donald Trump is the one that can call something the squad, and then we're like, we hate all your stupid nicknames. Let's go with everything that he says. Wow, that really lets us stand out. So that's sarcasm, folks, if you can't tell. So it says, McConnell not allowing a vote on this life-saving legislation is pure cowardice. No, the truth is McConnell not allowing a vote on this life-saving legislation is pure business. He ain't getting paid if he lets this shit go. You know, people need to stop covering for these politicians. Stop covering for them. He needs to stop bowing down to the NRA and instead listen to the American people, opposed to the non-American people that are telling him to end gun violence in America. America, just say United States because I don't live in Mexico and Mexico wouldn't like me anyway. America, United States don't even like me. My neighbors didn't like me at one point. We're all right now. And they're Mexican. I think we're all right. Our kids play. And so, let's see. What else it says? I am doing everything I can to get a vote in the Senate. But Ro Khanna, you're in the Senate. How the fuck can you be in the Senate and be this detached? That don't make sense. You're in it. You know he's not going to pass it. He hasn't done anything decent for people since he's been in there. And you think getting everyone to be like, do it now, McConnell, that's really going to help? That's really going to change things? Good luck, buddy. Ro Khanna's on the right side of so many issues. The problem is, Ro Khanna is not getting it done. He's in the Senate. Fight properly. You know? Now, I'm gonna tell everybody what they can do and whatnot. I'm going to tell everybody what they can do because it's real simple. It comes up every few years. I'm going to tell everybody what to do. Hold up. Let's see. Add your name and demand Mitch McConnell to hold a vote on universal background checks for gun sales. Now, here's the thing. This is what I want everybody to understand. If they pass universal background checks, they are legitimately going to do universal background checks. They will do the legislation so that they are background checks. It would be like Robin Hood Men in Tights. Hey, watch my back. Your back just got hit twice. Thank you very much. That's what's going to happen. People will get dead. They will get dead. The people that are shooting will be like, yeah, they checked me. They'll be like, yeah, we checked them. How'd he do? We checked him. He got a gun. And he's still holding it. That's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. Now, let me tell you a quick act of cowardice. This is what cowardice is. The Texan that went out had an argument with his, employer, who got pissed, got fired, got his weapon, and then shot random people as he drove down the street, and then got killed by the cops as he was doing a blaze of glory. He didn't go kill the one he was pissed with. He just killed some random motherfuckers. That's cowardice. Yes. What's cowardice is when a black person gets slaughtered in the streets and black people are so pissed off and angry at the injustice, they fuck up their own neighborhood. They don't go after the cops that did it. They don't go after the neighborhoods that harbor such things. No, they fuck up their own neighborhood and say, yeah, we showed them. That's some cowardice shit. And yeah, you might be feeling a little dumb if you listen, or you're going to be mad at me over here in that one. But yeah, riots are usually fucking stupid. It's like when college players, they go out and win because they out there on the court or on the field and they're fucking winning. And then their fans, we won. Let's go out onto our campus and fuck shit up because we won. Whether you win or lose is stupid anyway. I make her all clean up that stuff. So here's what you do. All right. So you do a quick Ecosia search. And it says, Addison Mitchell McConnell Jr., born February 20th, 1942. He's not an Aquarius, so I'm still good. Is an American politician serving as Kentucky's senior United States Senator and as Senate Majority Leader. First line in Wikipedia when you're doing a Ecosia search. So, here's what you do to make sure that the votes get passed that you need, all right? You don't wait for a rock star to talk about, okay? No, you literally say, if you're Young Turks or Kyle Kalinske, Secular Talk, or any, Benjamin Dixon or any place like that, you say this: people in Kentucky, do not vote for Mitch McConnell. When the time comes, vote for anyone that is Democrat, but primarily progressive, and vote for them. Come hell, high water, falling mountain, striking meteors, or anything else, vote for someone that is not him. And then you slowly, by doing that, weed out these jerks. Now,
I have to go. But
you have to go.
That's Cecil Turtle.
That is Cecil Turtle.
That's Cecil Turtle.
Excuse me, but if you're going to vote for somebody, please vote for me. Do not vote for Bugs Buney. Do not vote for Deefy Duke. That's what you do. Nice and luscious. So, that's how you get him out. You simply say, people in Kentucky, vote for someone else. And then tell them who to vote for. I mean, if we the people, if we're angry about our tax dollars being used for war and corporate giveaways, shouldn't we be also angry if we're giving money in Patreon or member subscribers to the Young Turks for all these millions of dollars? They can't send someone to Kentucky and say, hey, who is the progressive here that is actually running that we can run against Mitch McConnell? Love you too, girl. Drive safe. So, that's how you do it. You inform the people like that. I just did it. I'm not getting millions of dollars, and I don't even have a few hundred viewers. I just got, 140, 141 maybe. They come and go, and only 3 or 4 of them will actually watch what I have to say. Well, listen to what I have to say. But that's better than nobody. Now, imagine what you can do when you have, on average, 19,000, in the first few minutes watching your show. When you have 3 million watching your show, when you have 3 million subscribers, when you have over 20 billion views, lifetime views, imagine who you can reach like that. That's what I'm trying to get at. So with that said, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to sign this thing. I'm going to do what I got to do in my own goodwill and out of decency, because I do want this thing pushed. It's not going to work. I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to do it. I will slam my head on this wall, because if they can't hear the thuds, maybe when they finally one day open the door, they'll see the blood from all the bleeding I've done. From breaking the skin open on my forehead, trying to get them to hear something. Who knows? Sometimes when the walls bleed, it's not because there's a ghost behind it. It's because you just haven't been listening to what's on the other side. This is Cedric Kennedy for Comparative Reasoning. Thank you for listening.